Summer's here, and you fucking.
Okay, so
Being insecure is for losers. It's
live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Mavericks taking on the All-Stars. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Framber Valdez. What do you look for here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
You want to really trust to pitching.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the DH, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Harris racing after it. Makes the catch for the out. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive.
Oh my gosh, why did the guy pause the game?
Impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. That one finds the corner. 1-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That's inside. That's off the plate. Langford, the runner at second with one away. And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And ball four, two aboard. First and second, one out. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Over to first, and he's saved.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees, and that is strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not...
Bregman. Two on, one out. DJ LeMahieu digs in now. And a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, one away. Valdez moved to first, and he's back in easily. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. Fights it off. He'll see another. First and third, one down. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Bregman is under it. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
2 on, 2 outs. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and pitching here today, Brandon Webb.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's going to be Will Smith. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left fielder.
So up next, Ted Williams.
Williams.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Michael Harris the second will hit next. First offering in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
There's the strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Denver at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe. Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Now one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate, late on that fastball.
This is one of those guys you want at the plate with runners in scoring position, Boog. He's proven how good he can be in these situations. countless times. He's got multiple 100-plus RBI seasons in his career.
On to first. Play is made, 2 out. Here is Marcus Semien. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3
Batting
Ks
fifth,
in this
the
one.
second baseman,
And
Alex
now it's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth,
Ty
the first
France
baseman,
getting ready to hit.
Torres.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This
0-1.
lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
Ball,
He's
that's
settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two outs, base is empty. Fly ball center field. Langford sizing this one up, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the center
for the
fielder,
Mavericks,
Wyatt
the center
Langford.
fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Hader back to work. Langford measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield. So for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Harris makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Lou
The
Brock,
left fielder,
the next
number
to hit.
20,
He
Lou
reached out a walk his first
Brock.
time. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that's
I
in
got
the
a ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Out to short, Baez. Tosses to first. That's it out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony
The
Oliva.
right fielder,
0 for
number
1.
6,
He hit into a
Tony
fielder's choice his first time.
Oliva.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Oliva coming home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1's the
2
count.
down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the
got
top
1
half
ball,
of
1
inning
strike.
number 3. He swings and fouls 1 off. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. LeMahieu on his way to third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to
0-1.
shorten up just like that.
Fouled off. He was late. LeMahieu at third with 2 away.
No, that's a foul ball.
Williams makes his way towards it, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Kicks and deals. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Batting it, the third baseman.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Javier Baez. Up the middle. Slings to first. Baez gone into play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Denver, and now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Boots it. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Down the line. And that drops foul. Runner at first with no outs here. The other way. Montgomery tossed to second. How about that double play? And now Rafael Palmeiro.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice?
Suzuki makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, Will Smith to the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brock makes the grab, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
The
close.
left fielder, number 9.
Ted Williams will hit next.
Williams.
Strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that
0-1's the
these
count.
hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a big swing and a
0-2
miss.
is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
2 down now,
Michael.
and here is Michael Harris the second. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. Next pitch is
Outside, that's the ball.
outside. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
2-2 the
skips
count.
into dirt. Next
3-2.
offering misses down and away. The 3-2 is
That's ball
outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Back to first, and he's safe. Webb throws over.
No, he's
Harris back in on a dive. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Move to first. Ow!
Right there.
They got him, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the
Leading
DH,
off for
Marcus
the Mavericks,
Semien.
The designated hitter, Marcus Semien.
Foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they add on. It's 3-0. Now Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing
No
and a
ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
That's strike 2. Ball 1
Off the plate,
there.
ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Lou Brock digs in now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Oh,
Time
this
out.
pitch
That
rides
ball
in
got
too
it.
far. That got
First
him.
base.
Tony Oliva getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. There goes Brock. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Alex Bregman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In the air, left field. Brock really on his horse for it. They got it for out number 2. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. Langford on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. The batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit.
Logan O'Hoppe. Now pitching. Jaw.
Revia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And the slider just misses. And he pumps it a strike. It gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning. Jazz around second, headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, now it's the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. Webb back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting. Third
Colson
baseman,
Montgomery will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Baez. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2
I think
strikes.
the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is
3.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. We go to the top of the
Leading
seventh,
off
and
for
here's
Los
the
Angeles,
first baseman,
the first
Rafael
baseman,
Palmeiro.
Palmeiro.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
sometimes a
0-1's the
hitter
count.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He must have been looking for something else because he get.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Man at first.
Number 10.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
I think 4, 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Bottom of the 7th, and up to the plate.
I am going off right now, 5-0. Currently throwing a no-hitter. Had the perfect game going, but I walked someone, so I'm just going for the no-hitter, which is still really good. I think someone joined, but if you have any music, I have my retainers in. But you got any music suggestions? Just type them in, and I'll put it on. He's probably gonna leave the game. He has 20 seconds left. Let's see what song I should put on next. What's this one? Would you like to forfeit their game? If I forfeit their game, I automatically win. I'll wait another like 30 seconds to see if they come back. If not, then I'm gonna forfeit their game. So it's time. Let's see how long they take. That should be like one TikTok video.
Have you guys ever had a coach in baseball where every time they're done talking, you're just like,
No. Find a good video.
The LA Dodgers are bullies.
These niggas talking out of their necks. Pull no puffin' out of your mouth. Way too paranoid for that. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say just a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, left too many soldiers, not the clear safe. If you walk around with a stick,
Okay, let's forfeit their game because I don't think they're gonna come back. So that's a win for me. No hitter. Through I believe it was 8 innings. I think. Which I thought was pretty good. These are all my cards. I got some. Let me have this guy. Let's see. My trout? 79 my trout. Why are you a 79? That's not so we got in the packs. We're gonna open it too. Open the rest later. We got our later this time. Really beautiful face.
The LA
Provide your family with groceries. Is that too much? Too much. Hate it all you want, but you gon' see me touch the sky.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Mavericks going up against the Boom.
Say you bought that action, we know that's a front, though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking the motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me. Cause I be focusing on staying low key. Boss up. Yeah, I took a loss at the boss up. Kinda fell off at the boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up. This ain't no toss up. You better boss up. Hey, yeah, took a loss at the boss up. Kinda fell off at the boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up. This ain't no toss up.
All right, ready to go here. Here is Marcus Semien. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Up the middle, Albies sends it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. To the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab, A.J. Puck. What's the scouting report on him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith just missed. That one inside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Puck throws to first. Smith dives back in safely. Smith on at first, nobody out.
One ball, one strike.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Here's a 1-1. And a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Eddie Murray now at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here in L.A. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Carlton back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Carlton goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. First pitch swinging, Carlton. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two out, space is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Smith whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's ball, that's out.
Strike on the outside. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. The batter now will be Will Smith. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. And he chases a high fastball there.
Ooh, Byron. You didn't really take the donut off the bat, partner.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. And that's an out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. On the ground, right side. Albies throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out.
Can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No timeouts, so the time's now. This is my house, I'ma show you what I'm about. Cause ain't no doubt that I'm a rise now. Like a rocket, no.
And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. So digging in, Ted Williams. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next
That's
pitch, a
out.
slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the
Nope.
pitcher's
Outside.
afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a foul out of play. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And now
Ball,
the count
that's it.
is even. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly
No
feels
matter.
good
Number
when you
one.
can win the at-bat
Let's go.
after being down in the
Okay.
count, up against it with 2 strikes
Yeah.
right there. That's about as tech.
Runner takes off. Right side. Oliva. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine.
For Los
On to the
Angeles,
4th.
the
And
designated
now the
hitter,
DH. Marcus Simeon.
Simeon.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
So up
the center
next,
fielder,
Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third, Smith. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And here is Lou Brock. First pitch misses.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And that one is in for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Ozzie, and that's 2.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Bottom of the inning,
Lead
Ozzie
off
Albies
for
up to the
Bulls,
plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that one a little bit high.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Eddie Murray getting ready to hit.
Eddie Murray.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and
That's
expanding
inside.
that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one
Ball 2.
missed. And that's a little bit high. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking
to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
That's an out.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls,
a head or
strikes.
two in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Carlton back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground. Smith over to first in time. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Henderson, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Inside, just missed. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
DJ LeMahieu.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Grounded out his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Ted Williams. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brock makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now here is Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now Marcus Semien. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
There's a strike. On the ground out to short, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Langford up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Semien runs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to second, and he's out. Digging in, Lou Brock. both 2 in this one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Bounce to the right. And he's out on the tag. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was.
I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated as fuck. I'm irritated.
Just missed.
That pitch is out.
In the air out to center. Langford on the move, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. He is struck out and he is walked. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Full count. 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Yes.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 8th. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Carlton back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Now he steps off. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Smith over to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Up the middle, Albies. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ground ball up the middle. Albies tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in L.A., bottom of the eighth, DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
LeMahieu.
Swings and misses, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. Langford on the move to the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. One away.
Now batting.
Will Smith, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off. The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Williams now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That's one misses, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 outs. Tapped softly on the ground. Henderson. That ends the frame. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. has grounded out a couple of times. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Palmeiro. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. In the air, left field. Brock gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Terry. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jimmy Garcia. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. So Heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now a chance for Ozzie Smith. 1 for 3. That hits the dirt. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunting, and he pops it up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now it's Marcus Semien. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Now at the plate, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Lubrock. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Leading off, Ozzie. Pitching change here, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Kopech a throw over. Ozzie back in, and they got him. They picked him off. And he chases that one. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. And now it's going to be Eddie Murray. And a foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he is down. Go ahead run on base. Oliva now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Hader back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now Gunnar Henderson.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one at triple digits. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Runner takes off for third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Back here in L.A., now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Kopech a throw over, and he's back safely. Kopech deals. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, DJ LeMahieu. And he swings through that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Throw to second, safe. One away, the winning run at second. That one outside, and that's ball one. And that's fouled off. Triple digits on that last pitch. Will Smith. Getting ready to hit.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The winning run on second base. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And he's back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Tag. Ow! Piazza with a great throw. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And that gets down into the gap.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot.
Now pitching. K. Forte.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, here deep into extra innings.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Your choice of finish.
You know what? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it.
We need to talk. He's just a little bee, and he.
When I'm with you, the world makes sense. But when we're apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world.
Williams.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Ted Williams. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Terry Pendleton. Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. Runner around third. Across is the winning run. And they win it in 12.